the news?
No, but it's comments. It's comments from late last night.
Okay. Comments by these Fed people, right? Yeah.
Two of the Fed speakers, yeah, talking about 0.5%, like sounding way more hawkish. So that's
Okay.
yeah. So now London is processing that news. Where's the music gone? Okay. Hopefully you guys can't hear the wind outside. It's super, super windy today. All right, let's talk about German because I really made a mess of this one. I had initially, when I was looking at the charts, given all the bearish pressure that we had from higher time frames, actually gapped lower at the open because of the news as well. Asian session had a big sell-off, and this green and purple box was this daily wick that I was looking to be filled. On the 4 hour, we're quite bearish, and then we had this this little area here, and we're closed on, like, we're underneath these closing prices, so we actually had clean traffic over here. Now drop down to the 30-minute or 1 hour, it doesn't matter. What I was looking at is looking at what was happening at 7 a.m. or at right at the start of 7 a.m. UK time, and trying to get some direction. So this was the candle at 7. Yeah, this is the one that closed at 7 a.m. So this is the 6:30 candle, 30-minute candle, closing at 7 a.m. So it's creating like a little support. So I put like a little grey box, which is the support line, which corresponds with over here on the left as well, plus this wick. So a lot of the time, what we can have is when you have the 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., this is going to be your German Open, Frankfurt Open. Now, if you can get a clear read, Frankfurt will give you a push. But we've got a resistance candle plus a support candle. So a lot of the time now, this hour, if you don't have a clear read, then if you're getting something breaking the low of that bullish candle, and the bullish candle, look at the body, is a bit bigger than the one to the left of it. So it's not really a clear direction to say we're going to keep on going down immediately. So we've got a little rejection off of there. If the candles were a different formation, if they were like, say it was like a bearish candle like this, and then a bullish candle that was something like this, then I'd say there'd be a much easier chance if we're breaking that low with Frankfurt Open, we'll keep on going down, because that candle there is telling me that there's not as much buying pressure as the one that actually did form. So it made sense. Like I didn't take any sells as soon as we broke the low because of those reasons. And then the first 30 minutes of German Open was a bit of a range candle. And initially I had an actual sell limit set right here, thinking that if we can break the high of this candle, then we can start to push down. But sometimes German surprises me, and because we do have a little support candle, sometimes if we're breaking that high, I wasn't sure if I put my stop loss here or if I put my stop loss here. And then because I was uncertain about where I was going to put my stop loss, and to see if this was going to surprise me and just sort of break out of the blocks, I opted to just watch from the sidelines and not have a sell limit, and then just see if I can see something that looks a bit more, that makes a lot more sense. Then the next 30-minute candle closed, and then this made a lot of sense. Now I was thinking, yeah, this absolutely just tells me look for sells. then wait for that to be swept. So that means there's liquidity underneath there. So then once price, I mean, you got another double bottom here, but it's not. It can leave liquidity for later as well. So price comes down.
I had my buy order on that there.
Price comes down.
I had my sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you buy a limit down here.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Right, but this is your support now that led to a new higher high. Here. So you're looking for supports to be above this. So now you've got a double bottom, which is starting to be manipulation, and then you got the double bottom. This candle here sweeps it. So now to confirm that's swept, then what do you want? You want to see some of these bearish candles faded out. So if you got like a doji inside of here, then it's a little bit of a different story. But we didn't really get a doji. Price pushed up, formed a little support. Broke the high, but it's still like this little support candle. Never broke the high of this bearish candle, but didn't close above. Next one closes above, so now you're more confident that this was the sweep. And if you're looking to target the trend to keep on going up, we don't always need to be in at the bottom here. So, price will give you a little pullback to stress you out a little bit, and then breaking the high of this one. Then you're in a good spot.
So that's when you're confident and you're going to keep going.
Yeah, because what's happening down here is now you're starting to form supports. These are resistance candles, okay? But we're fading some of these bearish candles out. Now this is your new resistance, and then we make another support. So what are we doing? We're actually forming supports, leaving supports unbroken and breaking resistances. So this is bullish structure. Yep. And if that was a zone of interest, that on my charts it was a monthly level, and I didn't even have this. Did I have this area? I didn't have this area. This grey area has been on my charts for a long time, and finally, we got something close above and clearance. Like price was able to stay above that monthly level. See how like here it sort of just it couldn't decide if it was going to be above or below. Then we finally got above there, so now it's showing price is more comfortable above this level. So now it can use that support as that area, that monthly level was causing so much contention. Now it becomes, a base.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed that one. Yeah, I was watching it, but I got scared and I was like,
Fair.
I preferred that other level down there because it was, it's clean down the bottom there. Like it would be harder to break that level. I don't know. So
yeah.
I wasn't too confident.
Sure, journal that potentially missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Same as my the
German
one. How was German doing? Oh, we are pulling back. So we've got clean candles here, so it's dangerous getting involved here because you've got these clean candles. But if we form a resistance underneath here, then we can come back down and retest this low. And like this is the triangle, trying to envision. Now, if I probably get a 15-minute candle bearish and then break the low, then maybe I'm getting in, say somewhere here, and I'd like to maybe target this area, and then just say am I happy on a Friday, taking the meat of the move, not necessarily having to get the best entry, but am I happy taking that? If I see something that is a really high probable setup in this zone, and just take this, take a 1-to-1, 2-to-1. I'm happy with that. It's the little wins. Sometimes trading is a skill. You get paid on your skill, and it's an art as well. And sometimes you go down such a rabbit hole trying to be so artistic and so fancy and fine tune everything that when I look at it, I'm like, damn man, I cost myself a lot just trying to be too good. When simple's fine. Okay. What are we going to do here? This is the high now. This is the risque area. Looking at this now, this is liquidity starting to form. Trendline liquidity, clean candle up, price pushing back. This candle here. So it's leaving, like there is liquidity here that it could potentially pick up to keep on going. But the main danger is that you've got these clean candles here. So I really don't want it to come all the way back down to my entry. Just want a nice push up to 1825. Is that too much to ask for?
Did you take profits?
I took some profit, yeah. Up here when it was 2 to 1. No, not quite 2 to 1. It was about 15 pips in profit. 14, 15 pips, yeah. 10 pip stop, 1.5 to 1. Took profit. Now this sucker's going to come stop me out.
Come down.
Come on. Don't do it. Form another base here. Just do the same thing here and keep on pushing up. I can't, there's nothing I can do anymore now. I've already managed my trade because I brought my stop loss up a little bit, just a little bit. As I was bringing my stop loss up, increases my probability of it getting hit. So I'm going to take some profit off the table at the same time. I'm still worried about this 1 hour candle being so bearish. 30 minutes actually looking alright though. You know, 30 minutes not too bad. Respecting the low, hopefully. Haven't broken the high yet though. If we're finding, you know, some sort of issues at this area, then man, it could just come back down again, and then just keep on pushing down to the lower levels. That I would probably just look for buys again, to be honest. Like down to this 1814 area. But I would actually, can I look for sells from 1825? Maybe. No. Because if we're not breaking this high here, then I know people will probably jump in. Because this is a doji here, take the high of the doji. No, yeah, no, not quite higher. Yeah, no, it took the high of this doji. This is probably a sell entry for people going with the 1 hour trend. That's probably a sell entry. It's not a double top because it's not equal. Kind of is a double top, but it's not at equal highs. So that's telling me that there's a lot more selling pressure than buying pressure. I'm not behind for the week. It's just I don't like that move. Yeah, I mean, and to be honest as well, when it was up all the way to the top, that was a 2 to 1. I could have just taken a 2 to 1. So I'm going to have an incomplete New York session because I've got a viewing at, I think I've got to leave here at 2 o'clock. German's pushing up quite a lot now. Can we get something up here? So I'll keep on watching these 15-minute candles, but until I get a 15-minute candle closing bearish, or starting to see some of these bodies getting smaller, then there's still nothing to do for me. Yeah, it's funny the old greed thing. Is it greed or is it overly optimistic on the trade? And I don't think people are greedy as in like seeing money and thinking how much they can get. I think it's more just being overly optimistic. I think greed comes more in that when you take profit too early and then it keeps on going and then you cross at the trade. I think maybe that's a bit greedy, because if you either closed the trade when you should have, when you anticipated to do it, or you closed it impulsively when you shouldn't have because you got fear. So it's either fear or it's only greed, I think, as if you close the trade when you like. I think it's only greed when you're moving your take profit away because you want more and more and more, and you're going away from your plan. That's greed. But if you're taking the trade, like if you say price got up to here and you didn't like it, and you took your profit here, and then it kept on going up, and then you cross at the trade, yeah, maybe that's a bit of greed. But if you closed here, then as anticipated, happy with it, then that's your trade done, and that's what you need to focus on, being, happy with you executed your plan. But I was trying to think about what greed actually means, and it's started like getting a little bit confused. Hey Ivan, how are you? Oh, what's his Marion? Me and my house is no debts. It's the investments that are killing us. Other half's about to retire, so we'll struggle paying the extra costs. Looking to sell off some investments now to ease the pains. If I could make money trading, wouldn't have to worry. Yeah, that's the plan, right? Getting consistent with the trading. It's hard in a bear market. Well, what they're anticipating in the bear market, everything's going up still, mainly. But it does add, concern. What are we going to invest in? Push, come on. Have we reached low? Oh, you mean like 1820 has been like a support for gold? Don't know, man. These guys.
Hi, Hayden.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
Yeah, good. I mean, yeah, that's the plan. If you can compound your money at what, 10, 12% a month.
Oh, that'd be huge. That's huge.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That was, my brother-in-law used to trade for Deutsche Bank, and that was pretty well. Well, that actually was sort of a little bit higher budgets. Yeah.
Yeah, doing 1 to 2% most days of the month. That's massive.
Oh.
That's way more than 10%. Come on, keep going.
I just want to pay for my coffees at the moment.
Are you in this one?
I am.
Good.
Yep.
I
took profits earlier on. Yeah, and just interested to see what it does at 1823.
Yeah. I'm looking at 1825 to fill this whole area, but I see this is that area that you're talking about.
Hey, Haydo, when you get 5, jump over to the German for
Oh, yeah.
120 pip bounce off the support too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Marin was looking at, oh no, that comment was for the CAC off S3. Completely corrected this move. Now, I'm actually looking for it to come back down again.
It's taking me out.
German?
No. Gold.
Oh, you took your profits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm running at 28 pips in profit now, so I've still got mine open. Now that we're closed inside of here, I could do a pullback and keep going, but I just hope it powers through. Gonna hold to here. apart from that little getting lower than I was liking, it actually worked out perfectly. Here we go, we're at London high now. Current London high. So the low would be in, yeah, Marin. I would say you can make that the London low. Now we're extending the London high. So I'll just move this to be the low. Might take another, I'm going to close another 25% right now.
Could it fill that 30-minute wick as well now? In the 30 minutes?
Man, it can go all the way back like, up to the top. Yeah, it could feel this. Up to 1826. So just close. I'm going to have 25% of my trade running. Needless to say, if we're breaking these lows, we go the fives. If we're breaking,
I think Hayden, sorry, mate. Sorry.
I was going to say, if you're in this, like, if we're breaking these lows now, then it will probably go all the way down here. So you can move stop loss up to, if we're going to do a sweep, but there's a potential we could do a sweep and then go up. So maybe keep your stop loss like here, but keep it in profit now. There's no reason to, like if we're going to go under here, then the next area is probably like these dojis. So you might as well move your stop loss into profit. Oh, we had that reaction from that area. Hopefully this is just a friendly pullback. Because we've got sorry Chris, I'll give you a second. We've left imbalance here. So it's, think of like, you know, Home Alone. They're racing to the flight and they've realized Kevin's over here somewhere. Like shit, go back, pick him up, and then keep him going. And then maybe if Kevin's not here, maybe the bag's underneath here, so we could always come back and pick up all this other leftover liquidity. What were we saying, Chris?
I think I was interested to know what your concept of greed was. I felt it because I had a it marked up so that the gap between what was it 1824 and 1823, and I put it in the midpoint. So when it kept going up, that's greed. that feeling that you get when, you know, it's kept going.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with trying to like improve your trade. So if it's like a one-off thing, then you're just trying to improve the outcome based on maybe you're seeing things that you really like. But if it's like you're not looking at price action and you're more focused on, you know, I could turn this into like, maybe say like profits here, like, I don't know, let's just call it $95, and we move it up to $100, then that would be greed, moving it because of, there's no rational reason you're moving it other than a round number and wanting more from a trade, when you should be looking at a reason you can replicate for it to be a trade, and then trade the plan. But if I took this trade and say my profit was like here, and I saw that, you know what, this is actually looking really strong. It doesn't make sense now for me to cut my trade too early when I think there's a lot more potential based on what I've seen from experience that this could just keep on going up and up. Like that would be a rational reason that I'm changing my take profit, rather than just a impulsive, I want more from this trade. Then that would be greed, in my opinion. And if you're finding that's happening a lot, and price is, you know, getting close to it and then turning around, eventually you'll get sick of that feeling, because now you're like, the way we manage our trades is usually what reduces our P&L at the end of the month. It's how we managed it. Like if I just set my trades and literally just did nothing, I'd probably be better off, but I've had a lot of experience looking at the price action and setting targets and setting stop losses. If I didn't have that experience, then I could just be guessing. but because I've got a bit of experience in where I'm setting things when I'm in a clear state of mind, when I'm not in the trade, I'd probably be better off just leaving it, just turn the computer off and go. But then when you're watching things, you know, I'll move my stop loss here, I'll take a little bit of profits here, and all those little things affect my outcome at the end of the month or end of the day. But it comes down to like what I feel comfortable with doing as well. And like, you know, I'm trying to always improve myself as well. So I need to try things. I need to try things to see if it can work out better. And I find it's good for you to try things, but it needs to be a logical reason why we're doing it. Yep. Sometimes when we're in a trade, I can feel that if it's moving really fast, I'm getting like, it's not like I'm not an emotional person. I'm pretty calm, pretty like flat. Like don't really get too crazy happy, don't get too crazy sad. But I know that when price is moving fast, it's exciting. And then when it's exciting, it's emotions. So then you can do things that seemed like a good idea at the time, and then as soon as you're out of that trade or whatever, you realize, wait a second, that was kind of a silly decision I just made in the heat of the moment. Look at the beautiful structure now. I'm keeping an eye on German. We're sort of stalled at this level now. So now I want to see the size of these candle bodies getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So I'm not really comfortable taking buys, especially not taking buys here. I'd rather see if we can do like a 4-hour wick fill to the downside, if that's possible. So in that case, if I'm looking for sells, I need to see, it's not going to be a 5-minute confirmation that I'm going to take. I'm going to want to see something a little bit stronger on a higher time frame. And I at least want to see this bullish momentum start to slow a little bit. It could just go up and then come straight back down, but I would, if I see it, I'll call it. If I don't see it, then I don't see it. So it is starting to shift down a little bit. Beautiful V. Missed the trade on oil and S2 level. Should have put buy limit. Let's go. Oh yeah. Yeah, gold's a trick. Oil's a tricky one. Anyway, we did well. Those that took it. See if it gets to 18.25, and I'm gonna go make a coffee. If it hits 18.25, I get a coffee.
Where's the coffee cup?
Yeah, I'm just trying to draw it.
There it is.
I can afford to buy you half a coffee. Yeah.
2 pips. Can you do it? 1 more pip. Oh, come on. Yeah, sometimes I think about these pending orders that if you've got a level so nice, what's the harm just putting a pending there? They need to make more use of the pending orders, because some of these, there's been quite a few trades that I'll put an alert there, and then when the alert goes off, I'm usually busy. I'm like, I'll look at it later. I should have just had like a pending. Sometimes though the pendings, you know, if it's coming down, like say you got a buy limit, and price is coming down, a lot of velocity, it can be sometimes hard to put your SL. Sometimes not sure where to put it. So like for pending orders, usually if I'm going to do pending orders, which hardly ever the time, but they usually like swing trades. Oh, I've got a call coming in. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to make a coffee. I'm going to consider that 18.25. I'll be right back.
Good morning, Hiran.
Hayden, bro. I think he went for coffee.
Oh, okay, okay. He's on call.
Yeah, that's great.
Just push. Oh, he also got the snake in the grass. Nice. This is a snake.
US is closed on Monday, huh? Extra? You've got, I think, it's President's Day.
What is closed today?
On Monday, I think.
Holiday?
Public,
US holiday?
I think it's a US holiday, yeah. President's Day.
Let me check.
Yeah, in Canada and United States.
Yeah,
So,
bank holiday. Oh, then we don't have to take any trade on that day.
yeah,
We
maybe.
can
But
just, I think on that day we can do
Today
some
also NY
backtesting.
session will be slow.
yeah, that day we can do a test or something, huh?
Yeah, I think the whole day we can do backtesting on that day.
Yeah, it'll be amazing.
When is that? When's the bank holiday?
Monday.
I think it's a good idea. But
Monday.
the gold moves very well on the bank holidays. Really nice.
No, but I think instead we can do backtesting on that day, like Dar was saying previously.
I couldn't agree more. 100%.
Yeah, on that other group, they are doing a backtesting on the bank holiday.
Yeah, we can call Biden to say Happy President Day.
Actually, you do the backtesting on soft for FXM or on the TradingView?
J4X.
Okay. And the candles are similar to what we see on Kerwin's this one, like TradingView?
A J4X is much better one because on J4X you can see the candle formation also. On TradingView, either you just only see the candle up and down. You cannot see how the candle is forming on the TradingView.
Is it free to download?
I already share it on the Slack. You can check that on that area.
Oh, okay. I mean, sometime back you put a program, right? You posted it, right? Okay. What's the name? J4X, huh?
J4X.
Oh, yeah, JFox is good.
Yeah.
I'm back.
You also got that entry. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't get I got it here. 1820.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
And where did you secure? Here in this area.
I secured some here.
Oh man.
and then let the rest run. I took another 25% off here.
Okay, can you go to the 5 minute?
And then the rest has been running. Man, this flew far out.
This was the liquidity area.
Equal highs there.
Yeah.
That's why, we took the entry from the bottom, we close it here.
Oh, you closed forward, have you?
Yeah, just a 90%, 10% is running.
Yeah, I got 25% running. I should have closed, but I was on the phone for ages then. Good move though.
Let's
Really
say
good.
based upon 4 hour, what do you think? Are we going to the push to the upside? It's just a huge rejection from the bottom side.
Wakefield or maybe
Wakefield, I think probably.
I don't think any upside.
Yeah, I think looking like bearish. I think bearish for New York and then maybe up. We'll see though.
Yeah. Hayden, I had a narrow escape. I was.
You're holding, yeah.
I managed to fight and clear my position now.
Oh, good one.
I kept it. I took the risk. I had a stop loss at 18 something, but then somehow it managed to get back to 25, and I closed all.
Oh, good.
That was right. That was a escape.
If you go to the 4 hour, you will see that this is also the previous 4 hour area.
Over here, yeah, that's what I had zoned.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to take out that doji low, but it did not take out. So I just. One was the loss. The entry I took previously on 1 minute, it was a loss for me.
In here, 1823-ish. Pre-London.
No. This was a winning trade for me, but second entry was here at the bottom here. Here, I think here. I didn't saw this equal low, so equal low I haven't taken out. So
I got taken.
that's why price pushed to the downside.
Damn, I wish I got to see this. That'd have been exciting. Boom. Sorry, I saw these messages.
Man, what a retracement after that. Why price is this much pushing to the downside? Aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday also, after we closed the New York stream, Kerwin had a level which he said, 32 point something as a kind of stop loss. And the moment it crossed, it went all the way to retrace the whole drop of the day.
Yeah, man, that was crazy yesterday.
Yeah, I also got the buys from that low.
I think saw you. Yeah, you're sneaky. You're like, okay, on the news, one of my things, I'm not going to take a trade. Then screenshot 137 pips profit later.
Actually, did you take that buy? Did you take the buy?
Actually, I got it here.
Yeah. Here. This two position that. This is not just my entry. Everyone was looking for the same kind of entry in our group. Like the low was taken out here, and then I took the first entry here, and second entry was here.
I
didn't took this entry. I thought that it didn't took out low.
That's why I hesitated to take that entry.
This was the area to take buy.
I hesitated here, and then I had.
Kerwin was very clearly saying don't take any buys, but 32 you close it. So I was not having the guts to take a buy. I thought because his bias was negative because of his bias was bearish. So I also got into that
differently. Yeah,
it's different style.
Yeah, different style. So we kind of enter on the pullbacks.
Is that a risky entry? Sorry, is that a risky entry because that it hadn't broken that a clean candle?
No, we don't look for the clean candles. We look for the liquidity.
It was more not really. It was when you look at on the 30-minute time frame, it was actually quite as in risky as in you're going to risk 10 pips, but the potential for upside was heaps. So it's not risky in that sense, and plus we've been pushing down, but it's one of those trades that if it's not going to hold, then you're not going to be in that trade. You're not going to have to wonder for very long.
Yeah, just like a null who didn't took the entry, he was get scared, but because of those lows they haven't taken out.
Yeah, I hesitated here, then I hesitated here, and then price came down, and I hesitated here, and I was like, for fuck. Oh wait, I was like, far out. And then I went for a walk, thinking I just felt like it was just a head scratching day. I was just like, what the hell, man? But then I took a sell here, 18.35 on my walk. My brother was calling me, and I was watching it. And the phone was ringing. I'm like, Dave, I just tried to hang up, and he kept on calling back. I'm like, just let me just. And as soon as it took out these highs, entered to a sell, and then targeted that down to the bottom. It was actually quite nice on the 5. On the 5 yesterday, Thursday. Yeah. This bit no, it was up here. Time I got. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, 35. No, you're right. It was. This was the move. I had a bit of a wider stop loss on this one. It was like that. That was my move.
Okay, nice.
Just taking the high and come back and retest that low.
Yeah, Sona is also doing this kind of thing today, every day now. Just taking entry on each and every candle. Very easy. Yeah, do you know how many trades he took yesterday?
I saw like 13, was it?
Yeah, more than 13.
All right, so 15 minutes now closed bearish, 30 minutes still open. Still got the bit of the wick. I like how the momentum at least has stopped. But if I see this 15-minute candle close, and then the next one close something like that, then I'll do an entry back targeting this.
Can you go to the 5-minute on the German 40? We have a nice structure for the sell already. FU candle, doji. Previous doji was taken out, and the price can push to the upside and then again drop from that area.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna wait for a bit higher confirmation, but you know, I'm in a lot of profit now from the
you
from
can
the
wait
gold.
for the price to push to the upside, and then when price once if you are attempted if you candle close here, you can enter right away.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot then. Already got doing my Friday's good now. I missed the initial move down from where's that coming from? Okay, from this 30-minute candle. Once it closed, you see the hour candle, like this beautiful candle. This is nice. Just a easy setup. That once it was breaking that low, it was just gonna I was targeting just to at least push down to here in a quick push. But I'll show you what happened. Were you watching it?
Yeah.
You were? Yeah. So I was ready, and I was like, when they opened, I was like, okay, just give me a little wick up and then push down. In the first minute, boom. And then I was like, damn it. I was like, shit.
Yeah, 3 minutes and we reached the target.
Yeah. And then I was like, it'll probably just keep on going. And indeed, it did. But by that stage, I'd already missed the trade. So it's one of those easy setups that unfortunately it just, like a bat out of a cave, just boom, straight down. Anywho, so now second opportunity. See what it does in this zone.
I can wait for the price to push into that FU candle, and if I get any attempted FU or any FU candle, then it's easier to push for the downside.
Yeah, let's get a second signal for the stream.
Akshay and Hayden.
Yeah, but
German, how are you guys?
You're awesome, man. Even better today.
Yeah, well, every day is not the same anyway. Me and Sona, we're just lagging behind you guys. We're watching you. Keep going. We start over trading.
Hold a sec. Just before. Anyone that's taken a trade already, say you risked 1% for that gold trade, and don't worry about how much profit you made from it. This one, if you're going to take a second trade here, risk half of that. Risk 0.5%. Not half a profit, just half of what you initially did. You know, end your day on a Friday, end it in profit. So you're going to take a second trade here, make sure that it's less risk. Sorry, Garrett, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was about to ask you same things you explained. I mean, I don't have even in my chart German 40 or German 30. I don't know. Is it
Some still have it as German 30, but it's German 40. It's the same chart.
Yeah, I propose to the government that we should add 10 more companies into the German 30.
German
so
50.
that way, no. Instead of German 30, it should be German 40. That's why they added a German 40 now.
Oh, because you. Yeah, good one.
even actually you trading this one as well?
Yeah, I'm testing this thing.
You paper trading?
No, just a small 0.01 lot, you can say.
So what is it? How's it moving? Is it moving like a volatile pair, like a gold or something like that?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, you can see the indices, same like a Nasdaq. It also follow Nasdaq, US 30.
It's about 75% as volatile as gold.
Wow.
But the timing of the volatility is much more consistent. Much more consistent.
So it's like the best time to trade. It might be Frankfurt urban area.
Yeah, 7-8. Yeah, you get a really clear read at that time. Okay, so we're looking for. We're in the zone now.
1 minute. Oh, we already got rejected. Let's see how the 1 minute going to close.
Doji, liquidity. Okay. Oh, gap down.
Yeah. So 5 minute did not close the way I wanted, but let's see. Push now. Just drop. Just drop.
Shaz entered 1 minute rejection. Good one.
Yeah. This was the. I also took the entry here, keeping stop loss. But this one was a risky one because if you look at the 5 minute wasn't closed like the way I wanted. It just closed like a doji one. So, but let's see. I just wanted to never come back to my entry now. Just push it up now. And high probability if it broken the structure here after breaking this low, you can say, or the previous low here, then it's easier for price to push to the downside.
Yeah. So I'm sort of waiting on that 15 minute as well. I'll give you the extra confirmation.
Yeah. You can wait.
Sonar's on YouTube. Why in here? Oh no, you are in here as well. Maybe it was an old message.
Lovely to hear, yeah. So, yeah, you guys okay?
Yeah, Sona is our.
How many bullets you got left, Sona?
For today?
Yeah.
Unlimited bullets. Unlimited bullets. Yeah, you cannot talk about the bullets. He's the market maker. He's the one who moved the market from one candle to another candle.
Storage are full of ammunition.
It's like I've discovered this 5-10 minute sell stop, you know. Not sell stop, stop loss.
Yeah, just take small losses, big wins.
Yeah, it's like you get 4 or 5 bangs at it. You get 4 times, you can get it wrong, no problem. You know.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about that then.
130 pip stop loss. Yeah. I mean, yesterday was like, you know, curves. I wait for the retracement bang in. Wait for the retracement bang in. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just drop now. Just drop. Yeah, nice drop.
And Hayden does, it's gonna flash down.
Yeah, don't look back. Just drop. Another good candle close. Yes. drop now. Can you confirm, are those equal highs or not? This.
No, they're lower.
Okay.
Hopefully it just drops straight to the hands.
Yeah, that is also in sell, so we don't have to worry about now. He also got the sells.
Beautiful. Oh, in German.
Yeah.
Good.
He was saying 300 lots open to the downside.
Okay.
On gold,
3,000, no, 3,000 lots.
3,000 lots. Just a small trade now. Yeah.
He's talking about the gold.
Come on.
Gold looks like gonna be back to the 27.
27 on gold.
Yeah, it looks like gonna be back.
It's looking good now. Come on, drop. 15 minutes. If this closes under here, even better sign. Still got another 10 minutes for that. 15 to close though. Then 30 will be closing bearish too. Yeah, really nice. Beautiful trade. One for the books.
This one you can clearly see on the 5 minute. This was a liquidity area on the Asian range. Asia. That's why we are looking for the target. Here, if you look at this carefully, you can clearly see. This is also the Frankfurt or Euro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the people, exactly what is it that's clear about it? About this red area?
Yeah, those are equal highs. You can clearly see equal highs also. So 1 minute equal highs are the more important one, as Dar said. And I also keep an eye on the equal highs now. These are the equal highs. If you use the circle, you can clearly see those are the equal highs. So that's the you can target. That's why the first entry was the bad one at the bottom when I took that entry. Now, if you go to the downside, you can clearly see the entry where I took the entry. Go to the 1 minute. Here, if you look at carefully here, these are the equal lows. Price haven't taken out. So, but my entry was here. So even price pushed to the upside, but not able to sustain push to the upside. It just got rejected right away from that area.
Yeah.
These. Also, if you carefully look at here, also these are the equal lows.
So it needs a sweep first.
Yeah, sweep. Then price again start pushing to the upside.
Yeah.
That's why even also this was an important area. Price got rejected. Doji low was taken out here, and this one closed like an attempted FU. I mean the FU. Sorry. Then price this candle again retested to that FU candle, and then I took the entry right over here.
Yeah.
And keeping stop loss below that area.
Did you scale in at all?
No, I don't want to scale because Friday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I could have entered on this in this area here. Why? Because after we broke the structure, this was a break of structure happened. After we pushed to the upside, and price came back, and there was a fair value gap remain here.
Yeah.
And price can reject from anywhere from this area.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it kind of retested that auto block, you can say.
Yeah, Daniel was asking about, like, if it came down to here, if it came all the way down to here, why it wouldn't be as good then, because now we could be forming equal lows again. So that means we could have another sweep. So that's why it's like better for this to create a higher low above this zone. Don't want it to go down too close to these areas. Otherwise, it could just be like this again.
And before it moving to the even here, we are talking about this area also. If you carefully look at this, can I remove the drawing? Okay. Now, if you carefully look at this, this was an attempted FU.
Yeah.
This candle came back to break all the two dojis, and also retested to that FU candle. So it was a high confluence setup again, you can say. This wasn't close like a attempted FU. That could have been a better one, but it just retested to that candle and got rejected to push to the upside.
Yeah.
Now in this area, again, same thing happened.
I didn't feel comfortable entering below here. In fact, I wanted to see these red candles faded out.
No, that was a good one because a lot of clean candle on the left side also.
Yeah, that's the ingredient that we needed.
Yeah, here, if you look at carefully again, this was a FU candle, attempted FU. Then this was a doji one, and this one is also taken out by next candle. This candle.
Yeah.
If you carefully just magnify that thing.
It's...
So this candle is again closed like a FU candle. So this is a high confluence setup again. So high confluence setup means FU candle is retested by another FU candle, also taken out that dojis. And here we are talking about price will just going to push to the upside. It's not going to come back.
1 minute and 5 minutes where the price is now also is forming kind of high confluence setup for the push up. Also the last 5 minutes of the 30. So looks like it's gonna push to the 27 to the 28.
Now the problem is that hourly candle as well as 4-hour candle don't have a topic. So probably we are just grabbing liquidity 50% of that week to again start pushing to the upside.
Yeah, that's what Daniel was looking at.
Exactly.
Let's have a look. Still waiting for this 15-minute candle to close.
Let's see what happened. I don't like that doji. That's the thing. The 5-minute doji wasn't good there. If you look at the 5-minute, this doji, I don't like that doji. So price may come back to take another that doji and again start breaking below.
It's got 3 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close underneath this wick. If it does that, then I'll enter into this move down, but I'm not in anything yet. Looking like attempted it. Oh no, not attempted. But this little doji candle taking the low and then pushing up. This is a liquidity grab, potentially. German does this, man. Does these nasty pullbacks. Takes out the high of a previous red candle and then just drops.
That's the thing. That's why I don't like that. If that could have been like a good candle, I could have held that position, but I don't like that 5-minute.
Yeah.
Now we have a point of interest. This one is a point of interest for us.
And fake outs up here could be a good option.
You can say this is just a liquidity grab from the upside, and then we can push to the downside.
Yeah, yeah. If I see like I really want to see something, a 15-minute close under here before I'm entering. Because otherwise, I want to see when, oops. I want to see this. This is what I want. I want to trade this. But I don't necessarily want to get in from the top. I would like to get in from the top if I see it clean. But even if I have to get through here and then get out somewhere here, I'm perfectly fine with that. Because if this is creating this little area, this could be the sweep.
Mm-hmm. Can you go to the 5-minute and see any FU candle? I mean the doji candle remaining here.
We're on this time frame?
Yeah, 5-minute.
This is 5.
Give the chart. I think we taken out everything on the left side. We don't have any doji.
This was the imbalance that it took out.
Yeah, yeah, that's the imbalance remaining. I think nothing is left at the top here. Nothing. I think I can only see this hanging flower. Otherwise, nothing is there.
Mm-hmm. Sunflower.
Yeah, sunflower. Sorry, sunflower.
Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
By the way, guys, 29 people here. Just like the stream on the YouTube. I will post the link. Just like. Okay, a little pullback. Can we get a fake out from this red zone? That's what I want. So even if this is 15 minutes closing, small body,
I could get involved on the break of that low. Which would be around this area at the moment. But I'd want to see this 15 close.
Can you check that 30-minute or 1 hour FU area? Where is the FU area on? Okay, yeah. Upside. Maybe just mark this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe price can come back to that area also. If you getting any candle reaching into that area and closing like a FU or attempted FU candle, higher time frame or any, then it's easier for price to push to the downside. There is also doji there.
Yeah. That one this end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just gotta be patient. Because this could be the fake out. The last couple minutes of that 30-minute candle, volume to push up to grab liquidity, so buy to sell. That's what I'm sort of anticipating. Do your job up there.
Shaz, you enter again. Okay. Be careful. In this kind of entries, always wait for the better confirmation.
1 minute rejection. Up here, Shaz? This one? No, after 10:30. Oh, then you typed it, so it must have been up here somewhere. $15,420. Yeah.
Are you in?
Not yet. I should. Yeah, not yet. I was waiting for this 15 to close, but this is looking good.
I think you can still wait. Wait for the candle close.
Yeah. I'm happy to be patient on this one. So this is the second minute. Little pullback, push up. Okay, I'm going to give it a little go now, actually. All right. Keep the stop pretty small. I'm in on this one.
Good. Let's see now.
So, just want it to, this 15 minute to really start pushing down. Yeah, I got the same stop loss, 15,426.7. danger area on this candle, if this is a true support candle, then even the 50% of this body could start finding problems. But ideally we can push into this wick. If we can break this wick, then we're looking good. 30-minute then would be looking quite nice bearish. So let's see. Taking liquidity from this, I'm going to remove that because it's confusing. And I'll remove that as well. Actually, where was that? I'll put that back. Boom. Alrighty.
I think this area is an important area. By that candle form there.
Yeah. Catch you, Danny. See you in New York. Come on, keep pushing. You've done your fake out. You grab liquidity. Now you just have to drop. Push, push, push. Oh, drop, drop, drop. Alright, so 1 minute. It's a little dangerous with these candles. We want to see this push into this clean area. We don't want this to be like this combination could be breaking the low and then pushing back up. That'd be a bad sign. So let's just let this fill these clean candles and get down to the support. The 1 minute supports. Nice. Yes, sir. Come on. Running at 7 pips. Let's keep going. Don't be shy. Oh, close back above that wick.
We're live on YouTube, Hayden.
How many?
Are we on live on YouTube? I can see that we're streaming on YouTube as well.
Yeah, mate. Got 6 viewers. Got 26 in here and 6 on there.
Including me.
Oh, you've got it live. Oh, great. Thanks, man.
Like and subscribe. You know, and my little niece, she was, you know, kids with the generation of these days. Of internet. If you say hi, she will say hi. Please like and subscribe. She's only 3 years old.
Gosh.
All the greetings you think is hi and subscribe.
Yeah.
It's very like.
I'm amazed when you see like little kids that can't even talk and you give them an iPad and they unlock it.
They know everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So those people are watching from the YouTube, please like and subscribe.
Yeah, a thumbs up helps. Yeah. It gets more, definitely changes the analytics. When I have a look at the ones that more thumbs up, get more viewers, get more traffic, for sure. But it's also having it recorded on YouTube is good. It's good for me to actually review what I did. Sometimes it's a good revision. Sometimes it's like doing a little report card of myself, and sometimes I look at it, I'm like, far out, man, that sucks. Like that was a shitty day.
Yeah, I think I was doing on the purpose of tracking my record on Instagram, but I think it's best to use it shorts.
Shorts. Oh yeah.
Shorts on YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna switch over into that. It's easy to do that one, and it's also got a lot of reviews.
Yeah, this is looking. It touched the open of that candle.
What volume at the moment? That's the thing.
Touch that open basically. Okay.
I'm on sell on Euro USD and about 10 pips up.
Oh yeah.
But it looks like it's trying to go up. Just trying to push same as German 30.
Yeah, I'm wondering if I'm going to cut this one. I don't like that reaction that it gave from here. It wasn't quite 1-to-1, so I didn't do anything about it. So hopefully this can hold.
This is the time where this candle should start flipping bearish.
Yeah.
It already taken out everything from the upside, so it should not be breaking that high one more time.
See how it's gapping up a little bit.
That's a good idea.
Come on.
It's a Freak Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Now, if you look at the 5-minute again, and so if this is just taken out that highs here, and if this candle is closing bearish, that's a attempted FU candle, and we will then start pushing to the downside. But it should not be closing like a doji, like this.
Yeah, I got 13 seconds for this one to close. Close bearish. Come on, you. This could become your hard stop loss now, that high, to reduce your risk. Okay, so a little doji. I'm going to cut it. Oh, do I want to cut it?
Yeah, you can wait. You can
hold your trade.
Yeah, because I was thinking like...
Go to 1 minute.
Can always get back in where I'm planning to, which would be the safer one. I'm gonna hold it. Well, but if you want to cut, it would be okay as well.
This candle already taken out this high, even this thing, and then we also taken out this thing, that no top pick candle.
Yeah.
So it should not be coming back to that area. We just simply start pushing to the downside now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's just grabbing everything behind to take and then start pushing to the downside. I mean, dropping to the downside.
Yeah, if it's rejecting this low again and then coming back up to my entry, I'm going to move my stop loss to my entry. If it's rejecting this low, but I just want it to go down now. I don't want this to be creating like a wedge or anything.
Yeah, or just a price just printing sideways.
Come on, drop
in the consolidation.
Yeah, like I don't want that. Drop your sucker.
Drop.
Yeah, now is the time to drop. Don't look back, just drop.
Become a little FU candle. Yes. Come on. Close. Close lower. Do it. Do it. Do it. Break that doji. Come on.
Again, this was the early sellers. Price pushed to the downside. And then taken out the early sellers.
Yeah.
Here. And then this is the actual move can happen to the downside.
Yeah. Okay, we're in 10 pips up now. Looking good again.
To the Mariana Trench.
Push, 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 push.
Drop, drop, drop.
Oh yeah, drop. Sink, come on. Come on. Pushing into this wick now. Come on.
Yeah, on YouTube or someone who took a sell there, make sure if you want to hold that trade, you can just close 50%. So that way you don't have to worry about even if its price is coming back to the upside.
Yeah. That's what's hard with US 30 on some brokers. People can't, like, you can only open up 0.1. Like a dollar per pip. On small, like when you're learning on it. Okay.
No. Don't do that.
No, it's just retesting to that FU candle. 1 minute FU candle.
Come on 15 minute. First 3 minutes of that 15-minute candle broke the low into this wick.
Already retested to 1 minute FU candles. So now if it closing again FU or attempted FU, then we are ready to drop.
Go to 1 minute. Shit, close partial.
No, let him do his job. If he just manage your position whenever you are thinking that this is not the way you want price to be printed, you can close 50%.
Yeah, what it's done is come back to these areas. It's finding just a little bounce from it. It's low volume right now. We need volume to be pushing down.
Come on, drop.
Just 5 minute closes like it did. Yeah, I'm out of this.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I bailed on that one.
So Hayden, your other plan is when it breaks lower that range pretty much? Is that when you be thinking now to trade that German?
Yeah, it's better underneath here.
Yeah, okay.
Because of that FU candle, this one is like a, you can say, that high confluence setup now on the just buy side only. FU candle, then doji low was taken out and then start pushing to the upside. If this candle is closing bullish, that's we are just wanted to push to the upside. But you have to look at the hourly candle. Just this one, like on the 15, you have to look at how the hourly candle is performing. Hourly, we have a FU candle here, hourly. So price can just dip into that area, got rejected, and we can move all the way to the downside. So you have to look at all this, all the time frames. So based upon that, you can decide where we are heading.
Could this be that fake out you're talking about? Yeah, 1 minute?
Could be. It could be. It was worth a shot. We got it got up to 10 pips, but then as soon as it was pretty. See how quick that moved in those last couple of minutes, and then pushing up. So after it was rejecting here again, this area. Let me zoom in a little bit. So once it broke here and then rejected that level and came back up again, it was pretty dangerous for that trade. So
the better be like a pushing to the downside, taking that low, and then price come back like this. But we still holding that area, like creating a higher low like this.
Yeah, and that's what my 15-minute plan was. This here to get underneath this area. Then that's a really high confluence setup. I mean, high probable setup that once you're getting rejections from up here and then breaking this wick with these clean candles, it can easily fall to the hands. It's just down here. So trying to get your entries inside of this top bit. This is where the manipulation happens, and this is where it can be a little bit tricky. You've got to get the timing perfectly.
Now just wait. Anyone don't have to look for an entry right away. Impulsive move.
Yeah. Because
price is pushing to the downside, so people think now is the time to push to the downside.
Yeah, and that was it was a decent area up here. Anywhere here or inside this area or closing this imbalance, we're looking for fake outs above that wick.
Now, are you looking for a fill of an imbalance, or are you looking for like a discount area?
No, I just wanted to see some sort of reaction. What I've seen in following German 40 is that when we do get like the trend's down, right, from here, and then when price pushes up, a lot of the time I'm looking for fake outs above the candle to come back down, because it can do these pushes down, come back up, form a resistance, and then take the wick and then drop. And this is the characteristic that German 40 has, which gold doesn't always do these little fake outs like this, but German 40 can have that volatility where it'll take out, like, see this one? Like a lot of the other candles, you're sort of expecting it to, I mean, maybe it's not, but this one you're expecting it to respect the high and break the low, but then German 40 can easily come back, take that high again, and then drop.
I mean, don't you feel like it just did that? Like that red candle?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's now just, if I took a shot in here now, and then getting back into it a second straight away, like sometimes I do, and other times, like today, I'm not, just because I took that one already, so I'd rather wait for my original plan, was letting it push underneath here. Kind of shitty now, like I'd be well in profits again. If you jumped in again, then you know, absolutely, it's the right idea. Right, it's a good potential. So now this is doing basically what I wanted it to do, but I didn't want it to give that last, like this. That wick up was nasty.
Well, that seems like what it does. It just sweeps liquidity.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect, like a perfect sweep.
Yeah. And you have the zone. Oh shit! Oh, white. Hold on. You have the zone here, then that got swept, and then that got swept.
Yeah, it did a double sweep.
But it didn't. Did you guys ever study Wyckoff at all?
No.
Actually, have you ever done Wyckoff?
No. I don't look for the Wyckoff kind of entry.
Yeah. It's complicated shit. It's hard because it doesn't always like print the exact way it's supposed to print, but it's basically a lot of taking out of highs and lows.
Yeah.
On the accumulation zone and then moving.
Did what we wanted to do. We wanted it to do.
I did. Prick took my stop loss first.
Yeah. You the liquidity.
I was.
I mean, was there any issue with putting your stop loss like super high up here?
Only affected my risk reward, but no, it would have been fine to have a bit of a wider stop loss. Like I literally only got stopped out by
a couple pips.
Yeah, actually no, I spiked up a little bit higher than I thought. My stop loss was 26.7 and it went up on my broker 30.7.
What broker are you using?
Pepperstone.
It'll save his Dominion. Just go message Raja and say, "Give me my fucking spread back."
Yeah. Hey, bitch, give me my trade back. I had the right idea.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's
Jesus.
So this is the other thing. The other plan as well was waiting for the 15-minute, break the low of the 15-minute, and then drop. That sucks, man. It broke the low, broke the high, broke the low.
So that's very close to Wyckoff, where you have a high, then you have a low, and the high is broken, the low is broken, then another high is broken, then you break the low, then you go 50% of that last move, and then you go down.
Right.
So that's Wyckoff, exactly. But so that's basically what it's doing. So if you look for this to pull back 50% of this move, there's a lot of shit on the screen. Basically 50% of that. So it's probably going to be like right in this area.
Yeah.
Which is very similar to what you have drawn out there.
Yeah. So if this closed in the next minute 40, then this scenario would be playing out pretty well.
Yeah, 1 minute also broke the structure.
Yeah, I'm dirty at this. German. It's been a dick to me today.
We have a imbalance now at the top area. This was an imbalance.
Mm-hmm.
The price can even tap into that imbalance now, because we also shift the structure, so probably we will, yeah, here also imbalance.
Yeah.
Hayden, take your 50% tool and see from here to here. Yeah, so that's right in the middle of that action imbalance that he's talking about.
Yeah. Also, we have a doji here, so price can even take another doji high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And after that, we can just simply drop from that area.
And see, that's right in the middle of my imbalance. So yeah, I mean, technically, I would look for something to come up in here or in here. As soon as it's there, put like a sell stop right here, and then your stop there, and then let it ride down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So 15 minutes, just about to close. 15 seconds. Sometimes German as well just drops and doesn't look back.
And I mean, it could, and if it does, then well played, move on.
Yeah.
So what is this music that you listen to? Like, are you streaming in an elevator?
Just trying to find stuff that doesn't
invoke emotions.
It doesn't get copyrighted. What was this one called? Iced tea. Otherwise, my stream gets copyrighted on YouTube.
Gotcha. I mean, you can play it, bro. Play what you want to play.
Oh, no, that's alright. That's the last one on the list.
That bastard.
Breaking that low, wicking up, breaking that low. That's an easy setup. Let it form the top wick and let it break its low, and then that's your trade.
So I have the German 30. I don't have German 40.
Oh, it's the same thing. They just didn't update it.
Oh. I'm on Henko Brokers or Henko Trade or whatever it is.
Is your number 15,390-ish?
Yeah, 385.
Yeah, it's the same. So a few years ago, they changed it to it was the start of last year. They added another 10 companies to the indice. Come on, pull back.
Oh, I didn't even. There's a huge gap up here.
Yeah, market open.
Yeah, it still hasn't even filled it.
Probably New York session. If New York is satisfied with the lows.
Well, that kind of makes me a little suspicious. I mean, you don't think it's just coming back here to go up to fill it?
No, I don't think so. Because the news came out late last night, and then it shuts for an hour.
Yeah.
So between 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. your time, it'll shut. So then it was just as the news was coming out, as soon as it opened, it was just pushing down, down, down.
I mean, what's your TP on it?
Down here. 15,332.
Leaving us behind.
Yeah, no, I entered as it was breaking this low. I just said wick up, and I start breaking this low to keep on pushing down. So 332.
maybe on this session we may just start pushing to the downside, but eventually we will start pushing to the upside because we left a lot of things behind here.
Absolutely, yeah.
Here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is very typical setup. Price breaks, closes here, then have the little pullback, which is the top wick, and then as it's breaking the low again, it should just keep on driving down. And then like 30-minute, you know, how many times this is that V that we're looking to fill? 1 hour, just forms a resistance, comes down, clean candles. Not going to target too much like into these wicks, but it should fill this body because it's a clean candle. 4 hour is just still nice and bearish. You know, even if it gets down to do like a partial wick fill, well, it might form some problems here, but by that stage, you know, be up 20 something pips. Daily still bearish. It's just going with the momentum now.
But probably in the NY session we will start pushing to the upside.
Yeah.
Because really wanted to push to the downside, it should have taken everything like this doji, even this gap, upside gap, why the gap is still remaining there, why this doji is still remaining, or why this equal highs is still there. So it can taken out everything in the NY session also.
Yeah, and it's not often that we get so many sessions in a row, just like Asian session going down, Euro session sideways, but then London session going down, pullback. Most of the time, New York won't just follow what the other sessions had done. New York will often be the reversal session. So like Asian session pushed up, Euro session pushed up, London session pushed up, New York session went down.
Yeah, it's just like they left the price here, so they again pick up the price and they want to just wear it.
Sorry. Go ahead.
It's like they left the price here, NY people. Price pushed to the upside. They didn't like the price upside, so they pushed the price where they wanted, where they left, the area where they left. You can see. So because they want price to the push to the downside.
Yeah. What's gold doing? Gold's doing the same sort of thing. Oh, sorry.
This one. Looking for how price react to that area now.
Yeah. Got this wick here.
But basically I'm done for today. Got the nice entry in the pre-NY, pre-London.
Yeah, you did well. You did really well. Yeah, I mean that gold trade, it was both those gold trades, man, they were fire.
Yeah, got one loss. I think that was my mistake. I should have looked for the double bottom form.
So every time I'm about to trade, I would just ask myself, what would action do?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm not that much pro, man. I was just learning new thing and try to learn from everyone.
Okay, there's that risky area, this grey bit, but we should keep on pushing down.
Yeah,
so I'm looking at probably reversal at like 348.
348?
Yeah.
Yeah, that FU candle. 1 minute.
Yeah, if you go 5 minute, yeah.
5 minute FU.
5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, inside of here, huh?
This one.
It's literally in this area.
Yeah, so be careful when the doji was taken out. So price can even reject, just filling the imbalance, and then it can also reject from that area. So securing something is a good thing on that area at least.
Yeah.
Secure something. I think the previous entry was what went wrong is this doji haven't taken out first. If that could have taken out first, then that could have been easy opportunity. But this closed like a doji one.
The whole idea was the idea was great. It was just that this little push up in the last like minute of the 5-minute candle, and then that was really quick, moved up and then came down. And then Joel was right, you know, you could easily give this one a second chance, easily here. But then like, cause I was this one here was like a small risk entry, because I was thinking I wanted to stick to my original plan on this one, and sometimes like it pays off, and other times it's just safer to get that 50. Like when you're trading in this specific time, like between 10:30 to 12, we often get that reversal from near the highs, and what it did was like it just at this time here, the 10:28, this was the current London high. And then what it did was just, it swept the London high to manipulate the high again before then having that drop. So it was just a matter of timing on this one. But the idea was absolutely perfect. And I probably, you know, I could have kept my stop loss above where I had my point of interest here, closing that imbalance. But I wanted to keep it tight, and because it helps the risk reward. But then again, there's been a few times this week and last week I can recall that I got stopped out by like 2 pips or so, and then a few of these guys in the chat had wider stop loss, survived, and did well. But I was fine then, just waiting for my actual proper confirmation, which is what I wanted on the 15-minute. This is your safer setup, and this is the one that, like, if I'm taking these entries here, I'll risk like, say 0.25%, sometimes 0.1%, occasionally 0.5%. Because I'm more looking for like a 5-to-1 at least, or a 10-to-1. Now, if I'm taking one of these kind of trades here, I'm much more confident with these trades, and I would be a lot more comfortable adding size to these ones rather than adding size to these ones, if that makes sense. So
yeah, you just up on the comfort level. Where the comfort is, you can add position.
So my only, I guess I wouldn't say issue in a negative way, but my only challenge with that would just be that, again, you're the 2 levers that you pull. One is the stop loss and one is the amount that you risk, right? So I mean, you could have a massive stop loss and be risking, you know, whatever, $5,000, and you get a 2-to-1 and you make 10 grand, right? As long as your stop loss is there and your risk amount is there. But like, so when I used to do the US 30 scalping, you know, I had a set stop loss, and all the time it would come and like snag the stop loss and then go my direction.
Yeah, that's the characteristic of these bloody indices. These little volatile wicks.
Yeah, so now what I'm really doing is taking a step back and saying, okay, I'd rather learn the structure and respect the structure rather than, you know, just putting in my 10 or 20 or 30 pip stop loss, and then after 7 bullets miss, 1 bullet makes up for it, but now I have to make up for the 7 that miss.
Yeah.
So I would have rather thrown a bigger stop loss on there, you know, in this area, rather than basically sitting out the trade from up here.
Yeah, I can see your blue arrow.
Blue arrow. I'm trying to fight Akshay. If Akshay is red, I gotta be blue. But I mean, what was your risk reward for that?
I think it was like 12-to-1.
So what would it have been if you put your stop loss there?
Let me just get the trade history. So for Oh, sorry, no, 6.5 to 1. And then stop loss here would have been 3.4 to 1, which is fine. You know, that's perfect.
But even so, if you're risking the same amount, right? Like if you're still risking the same here, you just are taking a potential loss up here. And then you just move your stop loss here once your trade goes in your direction, you go back to a 6 to 1.
Yeah, if I move my stop loss there, because I am using fixed lots. So
yeah, so literally all you're doing is just taking a little bit more of a risk on what you potentially could lose if you're wrong.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Because like once it this is the thing that sometimes, like, what I would, if I was watching the trades, I wouldn't have a stop loss. I'd have a like, this would be my stop loss level. Like, I've got a hard stop loss, but this is like my soft stop loss. But I don't let it just wick up into it. Like, if I have something close above it, then like this will stay my hard stop loss. But if something wicks into my soft stop loss and then closes back underneath, then that becomes my hard stop loss. But it would avoid this bloody wicks, getting wicked out of things, which was happening quite a lot. In this case, I just had, because I had my computer on the other side, I just set everything up with the magic keys, and then when I was ready, I just, because you can't, I think you can, on the magic keys, I don't think you can set your trade up without a stop loss. I'm not sure how to do it without a stop loss, but I don't, like, you need to have a stop loss. But when I'm trying to do like fixed lots, I should have just had it up there. I was just being a little bit lazy on that entry. But I hear what you're saying, and I agree as well. You know, these are little things that when I'm trading without streaming, I'm a little bit more precise. Let's put it that way. Sometimes when I'm watching a few other things, I get a little bit sloppy, a little bit distracted.
Yeah. Well, that's why you got action.
Yeah.
We're hitting,
secure here, guys. Secure some for sure.
Spot. So yeah, I'm looking at the German 40 on the 1 minute chart, and so I see it literally, it kind of gave you false hope, like, oh, that was the break, and then it went down, and then literally in a 4 minute candle went and took all the highs, and then dropped.
Yeah.
So you got in where?
Got in on this candle, somewhere in here.
Yeah, and that's how they fuck with your emotions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're going down. Yes, I'm such a great spot, and then it's go and take you out.
So when I was watching it, that's why I was thinking, like, when price came back up and it was here, that's what I was thinking. I've seen this so many times that this is the time that I'll just rather, sometimes I'll just get out, and then I'll wait for, like, if it does do this muck around and comes down and pushes back up again, I know that underneath here is a good one, is a good entry, and I would much rather take those kind of trades. If I'm in doubt, it's best to get out. But then this week, especially the last few days, where I've hesitated quite a little bit, and the analysis has always been on point, usually, and then hesitating, then it made me think, no, I'll just hold it, because I was risking tiny amount as well. When I was looking at it, I was playing with house money. It's still, it's still a loss because it's money I had, but I was a little bit more just, I'll just let it go then. But I had that feeling, I was like, I know what's coming. I know it's coming, and I know it's going to be a bloody quick one, and then straight down. And for me to wait for that better move was my original plan. And when you're in the trade, when you're actually in the trade, that's when not thinking as clearly. Like, usually my plan outside before I've taken the trade, that plan is usually the better one. Sometimes the bias doesn't work and the plan doesn't work, and those are going to be the losing trades. But most of the time, that bias pays out. When I change it or change how I manage the trade, by trying to react to what the candles are doing is when I do make most of my mistakes. Like adding size to trades is better to wait for those A+ setups.
Stick to your setup. Seems like you analyzed the overall pretty well, and then just when it comes time to execute, that was it.
It's just that manipulation. Those 1 minutes. There's 1 and 5. Sometimes you get really lost in the charts, looking at these things.
Dude, I used to only trade the 1 minute, and I come back now, and I'm like, why did I ever trade the 1 minute?
Oh, I mean, I love the 1 minutes. I love them, but it's.
Well, I mean, I agree, but it's like, God, dude, it's just so much. Like, it feels like you're at like a disco or something. You're just so many lights moving so fast.
Yeah. Sometimes emotionally, I'm like a little bit tired at the end of the day. I'm like, man, I just feel like I just want to sit on the couch. I've done nothing.
My girlfriend dumped me 12 times in a day, basically.
Oh, yeah. Ivan got 1% as well. Nice work. Where did you take yours, Ivan? You take the 15-minute entry or the up here with a wider stop loss? Because you're only risking what, 0.2%? So you could, like, is that a 5-to-1 for you? Pretty much bang on.
Actually, I entered a bit late.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here.
Oh, that's right though.
Yeah, because I was busy with my kids and I was rushing to see what you guys are doing.
Oh yeah.
And I jumped in as soon as I saw that you were swapped out. Yes,
yeah.
If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have folded that long. I was just, yeah. But then when you said at here once it's breaking this low, I was and now it's Friday. I'm only up 1%. That's good.
Yeah, man, that's good. It's been a good day. Perfect. It's been a really good day. Apart from those 2 wins, 1 loss.
Yeah.
When did you join, Joel? Did you see the gold trade?
No, I didn't see anything.
Man, that was a killer.
So this actually literally just hit my order block right here.
Yeah, okay. The last bearish candle before the bullish move.
Yeah. So go to the 5-minute real quick.
Yeah, this is it. Is that how you define order block? Is last bearish candle before the bullish move?
Yeah, but on the 5-minute you'll see it.
That's it. This is 5.
Oh, that is 5? What the fuck am I on? Oh, the 1 minute. Sorry.
Okay.
Like, what the fuck?
So,
so you see the whole...
That area? Oh, you want the whole thing?
Yeah.
The wicks or the bodies?
Yeah, the wicks.
It's a big order block. That's like 20 odd pips.
And then the 50% of it.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So it'd be like somewhere like in there.
Yep.
And if you go look at where price just hit.
Yeah, the 50. Bang. Okay, so that's interesting. You look at an order block and then the 50% of the order block.
Yeah. Okay. And that's basically your discount whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm literally learning about that part right now. Like with ICT, I'm starting to dive more into them because they're more technical. For me, it's more of like feeling, and then the order blocks, like price. But yeah, you'll literally see. I mean, it literally banged right off that, and then goes up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I watched some of his videos, but they were too long. And it was too. Like you can always make
boring.
You can always make it's boring, man. You can always make something work, and then I didn't find he was consistent enough, so I said no. I know a lot of people that can use it, but then I prefer where I've got my information from like Kerwin and Raja and other guys that I've trained off of. Well, they never actually had personal training off anyone, but just watching what they've done and making your own. I think that's the best thing anyone can do is just find someone that you resonate with.
Yep.
Because then obviously you're sort of on the same sort of wavelength, and then make it your own. Because if you don't make it your own, you'll never trust your analysis. You'll never be able to hold trades longer. You'll never be able to execute on things. And if you can find your own way in something and start back testing and start training that eye, then that's where you start going those levels from new trader to consistent to then trying to add volume. You can't add volume without being consistent, and then you can't be consistent without doing your back testing, and you can't do your back testing unless you know what your strategy is. So it's an order. You need to do things one by one. Yeah, I mean, this was a Raja trade. This was a Raja trade on the 15-minute, but he would use it on the 30-minute. Probably the same thing, actually. Yeah, it would be a Raja trade. And then pushing down, he would literally just look at that and then say, clean range down, created the resistance, candle wicked up, broke the low. He might have even taken it, breaking this low as an impulse entry because it's in the downtrend. He would have measured that range between support and resistance. And if it was more than 40 pips or whatever, he knows he can get at least half of that. Close partials before it gets to your final target. Move starts to break even. Don't be done with your day. Just made 40 grand.
Yeah, but he risks like way more.
Oh,
I mean, not compared to how his account is now, but before.
Yeah, because he'd do like a 5% risk trade, but he would cut it before it even gets, like if it pulls back on him, he would cut it. So he actually never loses more than 1-2%. But his initial lot size per trade was closer to 5%. And I don't have that ability to cut trades that quickly.
Right. And that's what I was talking about with your initial stop loss, was just moving it back, and then if it ran against you more, then just get out.
Yeah. Yeah. I do a report card every day for myself. So I'm always
you must have really like school, man.
Nice, man. It's like literally a couple of lines. It's just like, how did I go today? And it's not about did I make profit or not. It's about, did I stuff up? Did I look at my trades afterwards? Did I do a little bit of back testing? Did I talk with sometimes like I'll just do some coaching sessions and things like that. And that's like, it helps the students, but it also just helps me reflect and put in words what I'm saying as well. So all these little things really helps me be a better trader. And you got to do analysis on yourself as well. So if you're not 100%. Reflective on yourself, you're never ever going to get better. So always looking to see how I can improve. And if looking at my stop loss, like me personally, I prefer accuracy over risk reward personally. So I prefer to be more accurate because it's better for me to enter a trade knowing that I've got a good chance of winning this trade, as opposed to taking a trade knowing that the probable outcome is a loss, and then the ones that take care of themselves will make up for those losses. I don't like that. I feel like I'm a competitor. I like to win things, but in trading you got to shelve those little things aside, and you got to do what's right for you. For me, it's like being a bit more accurate. I don't like taking as much risk. I know I'm risk adverse, but I know I need to like beat that little demon and work on my stop loss a little bit, or just get my time a little bit better for some of these more precise 5-minute, 1-minute entries. Because when I hesitate, like yesterday, man, I left hundreds of pips on the table. But then a lot of the times I'll be fine as well. But I need to do that reflection at the end of the day. And end of the day, did I review what I'd looked at? And I'll give myself like either a pass, a fail, or an orange. And it's something I've only just started taking on recently is like, when you're tracking each day and you get like a couple of reds that you can just visually see, like I'll do a couple of lines what I did, but I'll see like some reds and I'll be like, I'm not actually, even if I had a winning day, maybe I broke some rules, and that would not be a pass mark. And then once you get like a couple of greens, then there's a break the chain theory that once you start seeing some momentum, then like I don't want to break my chain of greens. I want to add another green and another green and another green. So then I'm more motivated to continue that going. So that's my report card's literally like 5 minutes. It's just reviewing things and just knowing that at the end of the day, I'm going to look at what I did. And if I performed well, did everything I meant to do, I'll give myself a pass, and that's fine. That's all it is.
Nice. Cool.
We'll bounce off here. Is it going to come to the entry? I mean, the resistance is up here. little counter support, which can be resistances up here, and it's created support now. So it could easily come back up here to go down. So enter in here, these late entries is why you need to secure most of your position. $11.30. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna go prepare myself some lunch. So thanks for being here, guys. I think we had a really good day. The gold trade was a killer. It was from.
Oh yeah, what y'all do in gold?
Did from here 10 pip stop.
Oh, you did a Raja entry.
And then they're still running. I've got 25% still running. But I took a little profit around here. Took some more profit here. And then the rest has just been running. So this one was some of the actually I got it from down here. The beast day. But that was like a good, for me that was about 60 pips. It was about 80 pips in profit.
So now for you, 60 pips, and I'm just on the gold side, that's just like $6, right?
$6, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one made up for that little loss, plus and then got a win on again. So did good for a Friday.
Nice. Good job.
Thank you.
I guess I got to get on earlier.
Yeah, I missed another trade on the easier one for German was this shot down. This was bang on 3 a.m. your time. I was waiting for it to wick up and then break this low and push down, but it like you look at it and what it did in the first 5 minutes, just shot down. But that's A+ setup.
Damn.
So that would have been like literally could have just woke up woke up early, but I could have put first trade on at 8 a.m. been done at 8:05. That's what's good about German is that, and indices in general, is that the volume is much more consistent.
Isn't that when it opens though?
No, German, because it's German 40, they open at 7 my time.
Oh, okay.
But then when you get London volume, you get that second batch of orders.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's literally like what I used to do with US 30.
At 2:30.
No, at US 30.
Not 9:30. Sorry, 9:30 for volume hitting.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 2:30 my time. As I was saying.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
All right, guys.
Take your walk. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you guys. Take care. Bye bye.